Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the tangled web of celebrity relationships, and trust me, this one is a roller coaster. Prepare yourselves because Selena Gomez has just dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves across the internet. Forget the ongoing chatter surrounding Hailey Bieber for a moment, because Selena has allegedly made a stunning revelation about her past with Justin Bieber. Sources are claiming she referred to him as unequivocally the worst guy she ever dated. Yes, you heard that correctly. The absolute worst. And if these whispers hold any truth, it seems Selena harbors significant regrets, not just about Justin himself, but about that entire chapter of her life that intertwined with his and, indirectly, with Hailey's. Just when we thought this complicated love triangle had played out all its drama, a new twist emerges, leaving fans completely stunned. So, what exactly did Selena reportedly say? What truly transpired behind the scenes of this tumultuous relationship? And how is the online world reacting to this fresh surge of drama? Grab your favorite snack and settle in, because we are plunging headfirst into the latest developments in the captivating saga of Justin, Selena, and Hailey. Let's get into it. Their relationship, a highly publicized on-again, off-again affair that spanned from 2011 to 2018, captivated the world. In her recent Apple TV Plus documentary, My Mind and Me, Selena openly discussed their separation, stating that it was the best thing that ever happened. If you have been active online recently, you have likely encountered the incessant buzz surrounding the dynamic between Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. However, the roots of this story extend much further back, with Justin Bieber positioned squarely at the center of it all. The narrative began in 2009 when Selena and Justin first crossed paths, and fans quickly became convinced that they were a destined pairing. To the public eye, they appeared to be a perfect match. However, behind the veneer of red carpets and adoring crowds, their relationship was reportedly far more volatile than anyone initially understood. In the nascent stages of their connection, things seemed idyllic. In a February 2010 interview, Selena spoke with affection about Justin, describing him as such a good kid and expressing a protective instinct, saying, "I feel like a big sister now because I want to protect him." She detailed their evolving friendship and how it naturally progressed into a desire for closer collaboration. Not long after these sentiments were shared, the two were observed on what appeared to be a date, igniting speculation of a burgeoning romance. By February 2011, they made their debut as a couple on the red carpet, although they initially hesitated to formally define their relationship. The intense media scrutiny surrounding them became so pervasive that Selena addressed it during an appearance on Letterman, explaining, "He has been in my life for so long, and it is just nice to have someone that understands what you're going through," all while visibly blushing on camera. Eventually, the pair confirmed their romantic involvement, and for a fleeting moment, it seemed like the commencement of a fairy tale. However, the idyllic facade soon began to crumble. After approximately 2 years, they experienced their first breakup, which proved to be merely the initial fracture in a long and reportedly toxic cycle of on-again, off-again interactions. According to a source cited by People magazine at the time, their relationship had become characterized by frequent arguments, reaching a point where Selena was reportedly in tears at her friend Ashley Tisdale's birthday celebration. Trust issues had reportedly become dominant, leading Selena to decide to end the relationship. Yet, the separation was short-lived. Just 5 months later, Justin began posting nostalgic photographs of them together on social media. Soon after, Selena released her song Come and Get It, which many fans interpreted as a message directed at Justin, suggesting her openness to rekindling their romance. And rekindle they did. Selena even traveled to Norway to attend one of his concerts, and the two were seen engaging affectionately backstage. Their public appearances together continued on several occasions before they finally confirmed their reunion in August 2014, when Justin shared a now iconic photograph of them on Instagram, a post that remains on his profile to this day. However, mirroring their past, this renewed attempt at a relationship did not endure. During an interview with Ryan Seacrest, Selena confirmed that she and Justin had once again parted ways, marking yet another chapter in their tumultuous romantic history. Reflecting on this period, Selena stated, "This is the book closing. I think in a lot of ways I am just at peace, you know? I think there is a struggle with figuring out if it is right or if it is wrong. I do not know what the future holds, and that is exactly what I see now." If you recall the period when Justin and Selena were dating, it coincided with Justin's highly publicized wild phase, during which he engaged in numerous reckless behaviors. Following their second breakup, he offered some candid insights into their relationship and its impact on him during an interview with Complex. Joking initially, he said, "Do not fall in love," before delving into more serious reflections. Justin revealed that he had moved in with Selena while still a teenager, describing the experience as feeling like a marriage. "Living with a girl, it was just too much at that age," he admitted. He continued, "But we were so in love. Nothing else mattered. We were all about each other." He reflected on the unhealthy dynamic that developed, explaining, "When you get your value from that, people will always disappoint you. Your girl or your dude, they are always going to disappoint you." Justin even acknowledged the extent to which their individual identities became intertwined, stating, "My identity was in her. Her identity was in me. When stuff would happen, I would lose my freaking mind and she would lose her mind, and we would fight so hard because we were so invested in each other." He spoke about love as a conscious decision rather than a fleeting emotion, and how life had taught him that one cannot rely solely on others for emotional stability, emphasizing the need to depend on something greater, such as faith. Around this time, Hailey Bieber entered the periphery of the situation, and although she and Justin did not immediately begin a romantic relationship, her presence undoubtedly complicated matters. The internet has been abuzz with discussions about this ever since, and it is evident that Hailey's involvement added further complexity to an already messy scenario. By August 2016, Justin had moved on and was in a relationship with Sofia Richie. However, even this brief romance was not without its own drama, as Sofia unexpectedly faced significant public scrutiny. During their time together, Justin chose to make his relationship with Sofia Richie public by sharing photographs of them on Instagram. However, his fanbase did not react favorably. They flooded the comments section with insults directed at Sofia. Frustrated by the intense backlash, Justin threatened to delete his Instagram account altogether. It was at this juncture that Selena Gomez interjected herself into the drama, commenting on one of Justin's posts with, "If you cannot handle the hate, then stop posting pictures of your girlfriend, LOL. It should be special between you two only. Do not be mad at your fans. They love you. They were there for you, before anyone." Her comments swiftly ignited a heated exchange between the former couple. Justin retorted, writing, "It is funny to see people that use me for attention and still try to point a finger this way. Sut. All love. I am not one for anyone receiving hate. Hope you all can be kind to my friends and each other. And yes, I love my liables." This response clearly struck a nerve with Selena, as she fired back with a significant accusation. Funny how the ones that cheated multiple times are pointing the finger at the ones that were forgiving and supportive. No wonder fans are mad. Yun ang sad. All love. The internet erupted over this public accusation of infidelity. Surprisingly, just a few months later, Selena and Justin were seen spending time together again. It appeared that despite their tumultuous history, the two still enjoyed each other's company, and there were whispers that they might attempt to navigate their relationship at a slower pace, perhaps having learned from their past mistakes. However, the dynamic between Selena and Justin was far from resolved. After once again rekindling their relationship, the two even spent Valentine's Day together, giving fans hope that perhaps this time, their reconciliation would last. For a brief period, it seemed as though it might, especially when Selena made their reunion Instagram official by publicly wishing Justin a happy birthday. Yet, incredibly, just a week later, the couple encountered another significant setback and decided to take a break. According to sources close to them, they were simply not getting along, and they felt that some time apart was necessary. Not long after this separation, the relationship between Justin and Hailey began to intensify rapidly, culminating in their marriage. However, this is where the drama reportedly took another unexpected turn. Rumors circulated claiming that on his wedding day, Justin was still attempting to contact Selena, allegedly telling her that he was still in love with her. Reports suggested that he called her 23 times that day, but she never answered. Fast forward to the present day, and the drama surrounding these intertwined relationships continues to simmer. Word on the street is that Selena had actually been engaged to Benny Blanco for several months before the couple officially announced it, and the delay was allegedly due to Justin. Sources indicate that Benny proposed back in August, but they chose to keep it private out of concern that it might appear as though Selena was trying to overshadow Justin's significant news of becoming a first-time father. And honestly, one cannot fault her for being cautious, because when it comes to complex and tangled relationships, Selena and Justin's is undoubtedly near the top. Just a few months ago, In Touch magazine reportedly spoke with a source close to Justin, and according to this source, the tension between him and Selena remained palpable. The dynamic between Selena and Justin was described as extremely tense, and it appeared that they were engaged in a subtle feud, seemingly stemming from Selena's relationship with Benny Blanco. Apparently, Justin was not particularly pleased about this relationship, not because of any animosity towards Selena herself, but because of Benny. For those unaware, Justin and Benny had been close friends for years, long before any romantic connection developed between Benny and Selena. They had collaborated on numerous musical projects and were considered by many to be very close friends. However, once Benny began dating Selena, everything reportedly changed. According to a source who spoke with In Touch, Benny essentially ceased all communication with Justin after becoming involved with Selena, completely cutting him off. This reportedly affected Justin deeply, especially since he felt that Selena had not only moved on romantically, but had also taken one of his closest friends with her. The source shared that Justin felt quite hurt and offended by Benny's abrupt severing of ties, particularly because Justin had been hoping to finally move past the negative history with Selena. Some speculate that Selena may have played a role in the breakdown of Justin and Benny's friendship. After all, it is not typical for someone to be entirely comfortable with their boyfriend maintaining a close friendship with their ex. But the drama did not end there. Apparently, Justin had made some attempts to clear the air and resolve the tension between himself and Selena, but she had not made it easy. Allegedly, Justin felt that Selena had been subtly criticizing him and even Hailey Bieber through veiled remarks on social media. What might have appeared as regular posts to the average follower were, in Justin's view, not so subtle jabs. For instance, shortly after Justin and Hailey announced that they were expecting their first child, Selena began posting intimate pictures with Benny on her Instagram stories. While this might have seemed like a coincidence to outsiders, Justin reportedly did not perceive it that way. According to the anonymous source, he was fed up with the perceived shade and the ongoing drama. Selena's alleged tactics were reportedly starting to deeply irritate Justin, and what seemed even more perplexing to him was that his longtime friend Benny Blanco appeared to be complicit in this. Around this time, engagement rumors surrounding Selena and Benny were widespread, yet no one had actually seen a ring on Selena's finger. Every other week, the couple would reportedly drop a new hint or cryptic clue about their engagement, further fueling speculation. However, according to sources, Justin believed it was all a calculated game, a tactic to generate buzz, and he had grown completely weary of it. He reportedly could not believe that this dynamic was still ongoing and that Benny was participating in it. Justin had expected more from someone he had once considered a close friend. What reportedly frustrated him even further was the perception that Selena and Benny were consistently making what he felt were passive-aggressive remarks directed at him on social media. He was reportedly convinced that if he were to engage in similar behavior, such as posting attention-grabbing content or throwing shade, he would face significant backlash from the internet. Yet somehow, Selena and Benny consistently seemed to avoid any real criticism. Allegedly, Justin had made multiple attempts to reconcile and clear the air between himself, Selena, and Benny, but it seemed they were simply not interested in making peace. From his perspective, they were behaving immaturely and intentionally coldly, refusing to meet him halfway. Eventually, Justin reportedly decided that enough was enough. He ceased his attempts to make amends and made the definitive choice to completely sever ties, no longer attempting to maintain a friendly or civil relationship with either of them. So, what are your thoughts on this incredibly complex situation? Is Justin truly the one in the wrong, or were he and Selena simply never destined to have a lasting relationship in the first place? Share your opinions in the comments section below. Until next time.